Alrighty, folks, we got bit of news here out of ATS.com, AboveTopSecret.com. Not really an article. These are usually posts, threads with replies, and they usually link to an article. So this, what it's referencing is out of dailymail.co.uk, entitled Big Brother Britain. Extraordinary moment. Police fine pedestrian 90, euros for disorderly behavior after he tries to cover his face from facial recognition camera on the streets of London. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. They need their country back, for Pete's sake. This is just nuts. Absolutely nuts. There's concerns with all this camera trash to possibly spy and track every darn movement of individuals, 1984 style. Not good. Not good. There shouldn't be that trash. That's not very liberty-like. They're sacrificing their liberty for the sake of security. That don't go so well. And their own authorities seem to be just going at their own citizens, their own people, rather than fix actual problems. It's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Camera cross-checked photos of faces of passers-by against wanted database. One man covered face before officers stopped him and took his picture anyway. They took his picture. He was fined €90 at scene in Romford by police who arrested 3 other people. Let me take a guess. If they were different types of folks, authorities wouldn't do nothing. Guess what? There's one. And this is very, very interesting. There's one kind of people who are essentially 100% immune to these cameras and facial recognition everywhere. There's only one group of people who have the immunity. Think about that. Because of the black cloth. Police say they know of human rights concerns but want to make London safer. So you go at people's liberty to make the place safer from its own citizens who have done nothing wrong, and yet you go at them. You're undermining your own country. Utterly foolish. Utterly foolish. Rather than go after wrongdoers, you're undermining your own country. Foolish, foolish, foolish. Civil liberties groups insisted it is a breach of privacy and freedom of assembly. Yeah. New technology incorrectly identified people in 96% of matches from 2016 to 2018. Ooh, that makes it worse. Wow. They don't need to be doing that. Just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Let's go to the link. There's probably more here. Police find a pedestrian €90 for disorderly behavior. Disorderly behavior. Shielding your face from facial recognition. But if he were a different kind of person, he wouldn't have been targeted at all. Guaranteed. So, boy, oh boy. after he tried to cover his face when he saw a controversial facial recognition camera on a street in London. Controversial. Oh, how we don't want to be tracked and spied upon 24/7, 1984. Our freedom of privacy, movement, location, life detail, who we're spending time with, where we're going, our freedom and liberty. My gosh. Well, this is about over there, but those who sacrifice liberty for security, boy oh boy, not a great route. Officers set up the camera on a van in Romford, East London, which then cross-checked photos of faces of passers-by against a database of wanted criminals. If they need darn cameras to find them, ay. But one man was unimpressed by being filmed and covered his face with his hat and jacket before being stopped by officers, who took his picture anyway. After being pulled aside, the man told police, "If I want to cover my face, I'll cover me face. Don't push me over when I'm walking down the street." It comes just weeks after it was claimed the new technology incorrectly identified members of the public in 96% of the matches made between 2016 and 2018. The cameras have been rolled out in a trial in parts of Britain, with the Met making its first arrest last December when shoppers in London West End were scanned. But their use has sparked a privacy debate, which civil liberties group Big Brother Watch branding the move a breach of fundamental rights to privacy and freedom of assembly. Police argued they are necessary to crack down on spiraling crime. Garbage. That's not the source of crime. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. It's an excuse, in my view. Officers previously insisted people could decline to be scanned before later clarifying that anyone trying to avoid scanners may be stopped and searched. Oh yeah. So total abuse of power, bunch of garbage, sacrificing liberty for security. That's not a good route. It's like darn TSA. Ay. What a mess. The UK need their country back, and they need to fix it. Fix it. At least they had mostly good election stuff recently with EU. So, anyhow, let me know what you think. This is garbage. This is the stuff communist China uses with social credit systems. So, absolute nightmare system that is slowly trickling across the world. Can't let it happen. Ay. Boy, oh boy. Sacrificing liberty for security is a no-no. Not the great route. You'll end up with, I think there's some sort of comment or quote that if you sacrifice one for the other, you'll end up with neither, or something like that. I think that's a quote from someone famous, I think from one of the founding fathers. I could be wrong, but anyhow, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you ahead. Feel free to subscribe.